Christmas is recognized as the most celebrated occasion in the world. Apart from celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, there is some deep spiritual significance of that day. Before you go on celebrating Christmas, let's have a brief look on how it came about. Even before the existence of Christmas, late December was still a time of celebration. In Scandinavia, the Norse people celebrated Yule from December 21 to January. They'd bring home huge logs, set them on fire, and feast for 12 days straight. Each spark from the fire was believed to bring new life, a baby pig or calf in the coming year. The end of December was the perfect time for a feast in Europe. People would slaughter their cattle to avoid feeding them during winter, and the fresh meat was a treat. Plus, the wine and beer made throughout the year were finally ready to drink. It was the ultimate winter bash. In Germany, people honored the pagan god Odin during the midwinter holiday. They thought he flew through the night sky, deciding who'd be lucky or not. That is why they stayed indoors, too scared to venture out. In ancient Rome, they celebrated the Saturnalia. Imagine a month-long celebration where the rules were thrown out the window. From mid-December to mid-January, the city let loose. Slaves became temporary kings and queens, feasting and drinking with their masters. Schools and businesses shut down, and everyone joined the fun. But that's not all. The Romans also threw a huge bash for the kids, called Juvenalia, and the rich folk celebrated the birthday of Mithra, the ultimate superhero, the god of the unbeatable sun. Born from a rock, Mithra was the ultimate underdog story. Was Jesus really born on Christmas Day? You might be surprised to learn that Christmas wasn't always a big deal. In fact, early Christians focused on Easter, not Jesus' birthday. It wasn't until the 4th century that church leaders decided to make Jesus' birth a holiday. But here's the thing. The Bible doesn't mention a specific date for his birth. So, why December 25? Some clues suggest Jesus might have been born in the spring, but Pope Julius I chose December 25th, likely to coincide with the wild Saturnalia festival. This pagan party was a huge deal, and the church wanted to tap into its popularity. As Christmas spread throughout Europe, it got pretty wild. Imagine a medieval Mardi Gras, with drinking, feasting, and general chaos. A lord of misrule was crowned, and the poor would demand food and drink from the rich. If they refused, they'd face mischief and mayhem. Christmas became a time for the wealthy to repay their debt to society, entertaining the less fortunate with food, drink, and festivities. It was a time of role reversal, where social norms were turned upside down. Now take a second to imagine a world without Christmas. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what happened in 17th century England. Oliver Cromwell and his Puritan pals cancelled Christmas, deeming it too decadent. For 12 years, England was a Christmas-free zone. But the people weren't having it. When Charles II returned to the throne, Christmas came roaring back. Meanwhile, in America, the Pilgrims were even more hardcore. They banned Christmas in Boston from 1659 to 1681. Anyone caught spreading holiday cheer was slapped with a 5-shilling fine. Christmas in America wasn't always a joyful holiday. In fact, it was once a time of rioting and class conflict. But everything changed in the 19th century. Bestseller author Washington Irving redefined Christmas with his 1819 book, The Sketchbook of Geoffrey Crayon Gent. He envisioned a peaceful holiday where the wealthy and poor came together in harmony. Irving's stories sparked a new tradition, blending old customs with modern values. Around the same time, Charles Dickens penned the classic A Christmas Carol. His message of kindness and generosity resonated deeply, shaping the holiday spirit. As the family structure evolved, Christmas became a day to shower children with love and gifts. Americans sought inspiration from immigrants, Catholic and Episcopalian churches, and old customs. Meet Saint Nicholas, a 3rd century Turkish monk who inspired the legend of Santa Claus. His kindness and generosity earned him a special place in American folklore. Over 100 years, Americans crafted a unique Christmas tradition, blending diverse customs. Today we celebrate with decorated trees, holiday cards, and gift-giving. But few know the fascinating history behind our beloved holiday.